Hey guys, this is Kevin from GloFX, here today with a tutorial on orbit isolations. Orbit isolations are tension-styled concepts that involve having the orbit rotate about a fixed point on its axis. If your orbit doesn't already have tension, start swinging the orbit in a circular motion so that the orbit spin can cause the strings to wind up, which is what creates tension. Once you feel the tension build, go ahead and pull on the strings so that it can generate enough torque for the orbit to spin extremely fast. From here, you're now ready to do an isolation. Before I demonstrate how to do an isolation, pay attention to the positions of both of my hands as well as the orbit. When doing isolations, the orbit is going to stay in the same position as it's currently at the entire time you're doing them. The only difference are the positions of my two hands. Both hands are going to switch positions so that my right hand will be in the position of my left hand and my left hand will be in the position of my right hand. So it's going to look like this. That's one way to do an isolation. Here's another way. So the entire time, I'm making sure that the orbit stays as still as possible while I rotate both of my hands around it. The entire time keeping tension. This is just one form of isolation. There are also other isolations that you can do. For example, you don't always have to switch positions of your hands. If you'd like, you can do an isolation to where your hands aren't at the opposite positions, but instead, they're just on different planes. So the fun of it is trying out different isolations. Mixing them up so that you can create different effects. Go ahead and practice doing one isolation, then moving the orbit to another point in front of you and doing another isolation. Move it somewhere else, do another isolation, move it somewhere else, do another isolation. Just practice this until you get comfortable with the tension as well as the movement. Thanks for watching.